Welcome down at the Bike Specialist for another episode of The Full Chat. And I have one of my favourite riders of all time sat next to me right now, Mike Browne.
Yep, how are things?
And we all know, you love doing interviews, not? So I'm going to start with an easy question first for Mike, and that is, do you want a tea or a coffee?
Oh, coffee, all the way.
No, joking apart, over the past few years, I've got quite close to Mike and learned a lot about racing and such a great character off the track and on the track. He really is. And I got to know you actually with last year at the TT Classic when you was racing the 916 Ducati and you had that incredible win. I mean, please tell me about that. How did that feel on the Senior Classic?
Yeah, obviously when you first met me, you knew this lad is a cameraman, so you said, need to get him. No, last year with the Ducati, it was really good, to be honest. Yeah. Unexpected. We knew Dean had rode it the year before and went pretty well. And the whole race played into our hands with the one-lap race, tricky conditions. And no, it was really good. And the bike went really well last year.
Which was brilliant because obviously with a Ducati, they were never really made to race at a TT. 37.5 miles long. It's like having a Ferrari going around flat out. It was never really made. It was pushing the boundaries. But that's the attraction to actually achieve a win on a Ducati Classic around the TT. And, you know, I was there, I was at the grandstand, and when you cross that line, I think I must have jumped about 10 foot up in the air. So it was
I think we all did.
a great memory. It really was. And Mike's actually here today. He's come down to visit us because he's just had another fantastic result. You've just been up at the Scarborough and you've just won the Gold Cup up at Scarborough, Oliver's Mount. Again, awesome circuit, really is. Please tell us about that.
Yeah, well, it's Oliver's Mount, Scarborough Gold Cup. But is it the only? I think it is the only road race in England.
It is.
Yeah, so I've been maybe 3 or 4 times before, so it's nice to come back again.
Very tight, technical circuit.
Yeah,
narrow
Yeah, it is a road race, but it's kind of like a park road race.
Right.
It's tight and narrow. It's actually a very demanding circuit. You wouldn't believe. It's very stop-starty, but no, it's a really cool place to go.
What kind of result did you get there? I know you won, but was it 4 wins?
4 wins from 4 starts, yeah, on the Russell race in R6. No, we had a good weekend. We came over to do a job. We were invited over, and we wanted them wins, brilliant. So there was a bit of pressure ongoing.
Yeah, and the weather was a bit iffy as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were racing conditions as well. It was very iffy conditions all weekend, so it was a bit tricky, to be fair. It was a tricky race meeting.
I'd say what's always nice as well, Russell Racing is a great guy, Alistair, and Alistair and Mike really work well together, and they're both characters as well. They really are, and it's just nice that you got that result. And also the Southern 100. You won the Southern 100 this year as well. Yeah,
we won a super sport race in the Southern 100 again on the Russell Racing bikes. Look, Alistair builds serious machines. He makes my life very easy, to be honest. I think that's why we get on so well. So he does the hard work and I just do the finishing touches.
Yeah, so how are your ribs feeling? I don't know if you all know this, but Mike at the TT Classic actually raced 3 bikes, so it's not just one bike. There was the TT Lightweight, which was the TZ250, and sadly you had a bit of an off on that one, didn't you?
Yeah, we did, to be fair. At the Classic TT, the Eddie Laycock TZ250 in the first race was red flagged, and the second race bike wasn't really going to plan, and we had a little off and done a small bit of damage to myself. Nothing too major, but broke a couple of ribs, which didn't make this weekend very easy either. But
and they just, I mean, Mike's made out of different stuff. He really is. So he came off the 250, obviously broke his ribs, and then the night after we're having a meal with him in the Forge restaurant in the Isle of Man, which was absolutely lovely. And then the next day he went out on the 500. What's the guy called from New Zealand?
Peter Lodge. Peter Lodge.
He was a lovely guy, and he sent the Norton out from New Zealand. He's not shipped it across; he's flown it across for four times. You've raced that bike now?
Yeah, 4 times he's brought it over.
And you got the win for him. It was just like wow.
Yeah, we were thereabouts with Pete with the last few years. We've just off the podium last year, on the podium the year before, so it was really nice to get it for him. It's him and his wife come over with the bike, and he really knows how to build a bike.
Lovely guy, really lovely.
He
guy,
is. He is.
Is he a pineapple farmer?
No, that's another sponsor of mine. He's from Australia.
Ah, right, got you.
But Peter, no, he had an engineering business. Yeah, down there.
Yeah, just down there. Oh, brilliant. What's been the biggest challenge for you to go from each bike? Because you've got 250 lightweight, the 500 classic, which is on drum brakes, and then you've gone on to the 916, which sadly it didn't race, but we'll come to that in a bit.
Yeah. It is tough, but it's basically just braking markers and things are different. A small bit of thought goes into it, but it kind of just comes naturally, if that makes sense. You know what you're riding, and some riders say they pick braking markers, they overthink it a bit. I just leave it happen and don't really think, and it kind of works. So it can be tricky at times, but it just seems to come easy enough.
Yeah. So we all felt, most of you will know this, but we all felt the huge disappointment. So I was there for 10 days with the race team, and we had highs and lows, and for 3 of the first days I had shorts on. It was that lovely and warm. And then towards the end, obviously, they had the off on the TZ250. You won the 500, and then the next race was on our bike, which obviously we bought for you to race, which was the Ducati 916, all prepped and everything by Key Racing. And we're all super excited, and you got your levers on, and I could see the confidence, and I'm having a picture and everything with Mike. I thought, this is our time. I'm like sat there, like can't wait for it, and then got on the grid, and that was it. Sorry guys, we're not going to race because obviously it's the rider's safety, and they called it off because of the weather. How did you feel?
Obviously bitter, disappointed, and sometimes it happens over in the Isle of Man. You build up to a race and then it gets called off. We were meant to have 2 races that week and we didn't get any, and after such a tough practice week, it was a hard pill to swallow, to be honest. But
massively.
It's the way it goes out there at times.
It's Mother Nature. You can't control Mother Nature, and but it's the time, it's the effort, it's everybody's passion, and it's for it just to stop it. And I can remember just like, it really, it's just really hit me hard. Yeah, it really did. Looking ahead, what races or goals are you most excited about for next season?
For next season, I suppose, look, the 3 main races again is the Northwest, the TT, and the Classic TT. As much as people say, Joe, they don't take it that serious, I do. It's a race around the mountain course. So the 3 of them would be my main goals again. Kind of underperformed there lately on the TT and Northwest, so I'm hoping to bring that back again next year and sort out a few problems we had.
So, like when I talk with Mike, Mike's very cool, calm, very collective, and then you think to yourself, hang on a minute, he's going to get on a bike here and do like 200 mile an hour. You've got proper killer instinct. You really have. I once said to him as well, and it always sticks in my mind, and I love this. I said, do you have many friends, the TT who you race with? And he turned around to me and he said,
that mightn't have been too nice.
No, he turned around and he said, why do I want to be friends with them all, James? Well, I just want to beat them all. He says, I'm there to race. And then it just hit home. I thought, wow, that's how he thinks. He just wants to win, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Like, it's nothing against any other competitor, but you can't be friends. Well, you can't be friends with them and try and beat them. No. So it's it's just the way I see it. I have enough of friends at home. So
absolutely brilliant. And you any closer to wanting a road bike? Because I know you don't actually ride on the roads, do you? A bike for yourself?
I think it's safer for everyone that I don't.
You are in the right place if you do.
Yeah, well, that is true. If I could pick one, I don't know what I'd pick, to be honest, but I think I'm safer off the open road.
You did like the Desmos Adichie earlier.
Yeah, well, just true. Yeah.
We fired it up as well. It's with the GP7 exhaust. It just sounds absolutely incredible. They are like rolling art, aren't they? They really are. Yeah. So when you're not chasing trophies, what do you think racing has really given you? Something you'll carry long after your levers are hung up?
I suppose the people you meet. Realistically, I'm around bike people all my life now. Like, it's day in, day out, and if you didn't have bikes, you wouldn't have those people around you. So it's kind of opened up my circle a lot to the people you meet, and no, that's nice, to be honest.
That's good. And be honest, is the tractor seat calling you louder than the race bike right now?
Yeah, I've been away for 3 or 4 days now, so you get itchy feet again. You want to get home.
Get back into it.
Kind of like a dog. The minute you clean him, he just jumps in the mud. It's kind of.
And what kind of farming is it?
It's on my cousin's tillage farm, so it's
Right.
all crops and stuff, and he does plant hire as well. So it's
Right.
no, it's
Brilliant.
good.
And you do, for training, do you do off-road or trials?
Yeah,
or
I do a
anything
lot of
like that?
motocross. Have my own motocross track. So I do a lot of motocross. Do a bit of gymming, cycling, them kind of things.
Yeah.
Nothing too like I'd eat a packet of biscuits too. It wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't be that bad.
No.
But yeah, I do a lot of motocross, which would be a
Right.
big thing for
And
me.
what motocross bike have you got? Just had a minute.
YZF 250.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Well, it's always a pleasure working with Mike. It really is. Like I said, a character on and off the race course. It really is. And thank you for coming down to the Magic Factory.
No
If you had
problem.
to choose one, what would you choose?
That TDR.
TDR 250.
Is it a 250? Yeah, that's
it's
kind
mine,
of
that.
cool.
I'll never sell that.
Oh, okay.
No, joking apart, Mike, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you down here.
No, it's
Top
cool to
man,
see it.
And look forward to doing something with you in the
Yeah,
future.
no problem.
Right. Thank you for watching the latest episode of The Bike Specialist Full Chat. Please like and subscribe down below and comment for people and racers who you would like to see on our channel.